Sam. He thinks so quickly. You know, sometimes when you're a new starter or you haven't played a lot of games, you can question if a guy's really open or not. You can talk yourself out of a read or a progression, or think yourself out of it. I think over the time he's just kind of just pulled the trigger. Guys open, I'm gonna let the ball go. Pre-snap, getting us in the right play, things like that. He sees it, he thinks it, he lets the ball go, and I think that's helped us. One of the reasons why we've been sacked less this season and throughout the season too is part of it is getting the ball out from the quarterback position. Yeah, at one point during the game, I can't remember if it was third or fourth quarter, but at one point during the game, we had a few turnovers early in the game, and but we had fought back and actually had gotten the lead. I asked the guys on the sideline, "How's Sam doing?" And one of the guys said, "Dude, he's a stud." I was like, he's walking around like he's not even in this environment, and so poised. And he was walking up to the guys on the sideline, encouraging them. In his first start as a redshirt freshman, it let me know that we had something special in that quarterback, in that leadership, that type of leadership. But after the game, I was upset about the loss. Felt like we had let one get away from us. But I was encouraged by what I saw from an offense. That if you really don't turn the ball over, you don't punt the ball into the fourth quarter. You know, and I hadn't been around that type of performance since I've been at USC. But the turnover is what got us. So the message from that point on was, when we're not shooting ourselves in the foot, you're pretty good. We're pretty good. Let's take those things out. Stanford, it was penalties, and Utah, it was turnovers. Let's take these things out. And when we take these things out, we're going to be really good. And I never lost that message with the offense. And then we went on the streak of not doing those things and winning football games. Well, it's his understanding of the system, too, and just allowing his progressions to take him to whoever that person is. And he's not locked in on what may have happened in practice. Sometimes as a young quarterback, what can happen to you is that situation happened at practice. It may have been man-to-man. It may have been cover two. That may have happened at practice. Or it may be cover three. It may be blitz in the game. We can assimilate what's going to happen in the game at practice, but you don't know when that's going to happen. You have to, at that time at quarterback, play ball. And I think that's one of the better things he does. He plays ball, and I think it's spreading the ball around to the tight ends, different tight ends. You know, you look at all of our tight ends with catches in the same game. The running backs, the different receivers. Adoree comes over, you know, and so I think he plays within himself. He plays within the system, and he trusts the guys around him too. You know, it's kind of like being a point guard. You got to trust the guy to pass him the ball, and that's what he does.